Okay.
Tylibah is a brand, a fireball of energy that helps people to know that whatever they want, they can go out and get it. This is the way I'm getting it. What's up, everybody? I am Tylibah, and I'm a recording artist and a writer from Brooklyn, New York. I am from Brooklyn. I am originally from Crown Heights, Brooklyn, and then East New York, Brooklyn. So I am a Brooklyn girl, although I have respect and love and been all around the world. Brooklyn is my home. Brooklyn, we are such passionate people. So I do feel that being from Brooklyn is a very important part and aspect of who it is that I am, professionally, actively pursuing a career in the music business. My first experience being an artist has to be in the church. I grew up in the church, or my family's in the church. My mother is a singer. My brother is a great musician and producer. But of course at home, we always listened to music and always did things that revolved around everybody singing. I'm a bowl full of contradictions. There's so many different facets of my life that I express through my music. So I think that's it, not being swayed by what I hear on the radio, but just really being authentic to whatever it is that I want to talk about that particular moment and wherever the beat takes me. So I don't try to fit in, I just try to do me. The creative process, it generally just involves me being home, me being not even necessarily home, but just, well, I guess home is wherever your heart is. So wherever I am, whether it's in the studio, whether it's in my car, no matter where it is, whether it's in my bedroom, whether it's in my studio, it's just being someplace where I can have solitude and where I can write. And even when I'm someplace and there's a lot of stuff going on, I may be grasping inspiration from there, but I generally wait to write until I've processed the actual process of sitting down and working on a song, coming up with the hook, coming up with verses, coming up with the bridge, whether it's me singing or me rhyming, whatever it is, it has to be just being able to convey what's on my mind through music. So music is absolutely the most important aspect of this facet of my life. Musical influences really, because there's so many different forms of music that I like. I would have to say on the hip hop side, it'd have to be legendary artists like Nas and Jay-Z and Tupac. I'm real passionate about music with messages, so people like Jill Scott and NDRE and so there's really a lot of people, but those are some of the people that I really respect and I admire. And vocally, people like Kim Burrell and Kiara Sheard. Then you have like a whole lot of local artists that I respect that the world may not know, but that's really dope. When you hear a Tylibah record, you're really just gonna hear me present and in the moment. I can go anywhere with it, but when you hear it, you're gonna hear where I am at that particular point in my life, and it's not gonna be sugar coated to sound like anything or anybody else. Although I am influenced by other people's music, I try to keep it authentic. Authenticity, once again, is something that I can say is signature Tylibah.
Don't you ask him,
why you mad?
it's Sleeper, baby.
Let's go.
Hey,
Don't be mad.
Oh, rest in peace to Johnny J. Y'all know Johnny J from doing so many Tupac records. Worked with Sam Snead, Jimi Kendrix, Rick Steele, who's produced records for like Ashanti and Trey Songz. And I've worked with, obviously, my brother Keys. Everybody knows Keys. If you don't know, you will know. List goes on. Oh, big shout out to the Narcotics. The Narcotics I've worked with. There are some great G-Unit producers. And I just also see myself being able to contribute to the world of music through my performances and, of course, through the charitable things that I do. I think music is so powerful and it's so important. I have an organization called TCC, which stands for Tylibah's Creative Connection, where we bring music, poetry, and dance into the public schools here in New York. So I want to be able to expand that so kids learn about my music and they learn about the music of my friends who are some great artists that some of you know and some of you don't know yet. That's it. I just see myself going full throttle.
one time for the fellas.
I think musically, there's what we have and then there's what we haven't seen yet. And I think that's why it's so important to have these conversations about music, because it's not just what you hear on the radio that's dope. Like, there's so many artists that you can be exposed to, and thank God for the internet. I am a businesswoman. It is so important. Big shout out to my mom. Just Google Tylibah and Tylibah, and you'll be able to see everything as it relates to me. Of course, you'll be able to hear music, and you'll be able to see interviews and performances and stuff like that. Black female trying to run her own business, it can get complicated at times because people don't necessarily think that you have what it takes. When I come, expect to be changed. Yeah, definitely.